This is my cat, Beers Bartholomew Coyle. He is my cat. And today we're going to talk about why does he even know that he exists? The answer to your question, he doesn't know that he exists. He just knows he's a cat. Earlier, I saw him on the windowsill, and he was looking out the window, and he was like a fucking idiot. So, every time I look at him, I think to myself, does he know that he even exists? Does he even know that he himself is a living being? Does he know? Because, I for sure think that whenever, because it's so interesting in how a human brain works and how a cat brain works. It's interesting how a smart animal like him is so sophisticated yet so not intelligent as a human. And so it makes me think, what if this cat had a human brain? Would he be able to produce sounds like humans do, to speak? Would he be able to mimic humans? I understand that you can train your cat sometimes, but it comes to a point where we don't need to see your asshole, dude. Okay, whatever. Anyways. Show some decency, dude. We're on YouTube. Anyways, as I was saying, I look at him and he mimics the most normal cat behavior, right? And it makes me think, when I leave to go to work, what does he think about? Does he just sit and think about what he, because most of the times whenever I don't have work, I just sometimes sleep in. And, I peer up from my bed sometimes, and he sleeps in the other corner in his little bed, and I just see him there, and he's just chilling. And I think to myself, what could he possibly be thinking about? What could he be thinking right now? If I could read his mind, what would he be thinking about? And I think a lot of it would be, there would be no thoughts. How if you think about something, you can hear yourself talking, explaining how the situation would work, right? I think for him, there is none of that. I think it's just instinct. And, it's just pure instinct. For example, windowsill. He is a natural-born, evil-ass predator. This cat's fucking evil. He likes to sit at the window and watch, and he likes to watch birds. It's in his blood to do that. It's in his animal DNA, his toxic DNA. Duke Cage. And he purrs when he's around things he enjoys. He's kneading his blanket right now, and he's purring. And, that's also instinct. It's just, because apparently the reason why they do that is because it's what kittens do to, do that on their mom's stomach to get milk. But this little shit doesn't have a mom. See, I adopted his ass. I'm basically a single dad raising this shit. We'll find you a stepmom soon. She'll be a muscular gym woman is what she'll be. But basically, even now, he's just sitting here looking around. I wonder what compels him to walk to the edge of the bed, jump off and go over here and sniff that and do this. I know he's a very curious animal. And my dog, Cooper, on the other hand, he's retarded. He eats his own shit. He likes to eat his own feces. He is very slow in the head. Very slow in the head. I love the dog, yes. But sometimes I just wish, maybe he was a little smarter and wouldn't just eat his own shit. That would be pretty, I'd like that, because his breath smells like shit. I don't like that. But I can't say the same either, because I eat sardines. Hold on. Stay there. Because I like seafood. I like that weird shit. And recently, I went to Menards and I got myself some sardines. I got 4 of them. I already had 2 so far, so I've just been. These have been like my snack food, kind of. It's just fucking sardines and soybean oil and hot sauce. You know, I like that stuff, and I know a lot of people are like, I can't do seafood. Well, I love seafood, okay? I love scallops, I love crab, I love octopus, calamari, tilapia, salmon, all of that stuff. Oysters, just all that good stuff, you know? It's just super, and it's got a lot of protein in it too. See, when I was younger, I've always wanted to grow up and be like a deep sea fisherman, so I could always be out in the ocean, because I love the ocean. But I was unfortunately stuck here in the shitty state we call Kansas. There's no oceans in Kansas, unfortunately, so I can't get on a boat and fish for crabs. Can't do that here. But, you know, one day when I get much more older than I am, like probably like when I'm in my 30s, I'm going to move to a coast and I'm going to start working on one of those boats. And, you know, so-and-so, bring in some money, because apparently they make a lot of money. So that's just something I want to do when I get older. There's this time I had a girl over, and she was on her period, and we had sex, and throughout the whole time when she was on top, I felt like something was like running on my balls down. And so like after we get done and we get up and I get ready to take her home, I look over here, there's just a pool of blood. Okay? And at first I had to keep it cool because this girl was like, she was fine as hell. And I was like, it's okay. She's like, I'm so sorry. I should I use a towel? And I was like, it's okay. But the second I dropped her off at home and I was driving back, I was like, anyways, I was really, the cat did not give me, he just gave me the most meanest look. Anyways, I wasn't happy. I came home. It was like 4 in the morning. Mom was at work. She used to work this job where it was like 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. It was an overnight shift. And so I had like 2 hours to clean this shit. And I had school the next day. I was doing this dumb shit in high school. Took my sheets, threw them in the washer to clean them. My grandma woke up and she was like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I'm just cleaning some stuff, some towels, because the dog peed. There was actual dog piss down there because the dog peed because he's retarded. So I had a decent excuse to, you know, wash my stuff. But even now, underneath on my mattress, there's a stain of blood. Like I tried so hard to get it out, but there's just a little stain of blood there. Yeah, man. I might be a vampire going in when it bleeds, but you know, it's what that one saying, a knight isn't a knight unless he gets his sword bloody or something. I was a knight that night. I slayed that dragon. I'll slay that pussy, man. I had her arched up. Anyways, so basically, long story short, if you're going to have sex with a girl in her period, make sure you use a towel and a condom. And make sure you take a shower afterwards. Otherwise, you're going to feel very, very nasty. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got advice-wise for that stuff. So, yeah, man.